Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 7, entitled as Jnana Vijnana Yoga, Sloka 19. bahūnāṁ janmanām ante jñānavān māṁ prapadyate vāsudevaḥ sarvamiti sa mahātmā su-durlabhaḥ. Somehow we got this human body. Having human body means understanding and following the instructions of the Lord, because we don't see any other species who can take up the instruction that's given in the Vedas to follow the dharma. So as a human, one may not even have any faith even in Vedas, but then somehow a person develops some little faith towards the Vedas, and that gradually progresses this person to come to the stage of jñānavān. For example, a person who's atheistic, who doesn't believe in Vedas, who doesn't believe in God, very materialistic. This person wanted to be successful, materially successful in his life. He did his education in the best school, and then he started some business, but he wants to be successful in his business because there are a lot of competition to the business that he's doing. What we are just seeing is an example. So after a lot of research, he found out that there is a Panditji who does some yajna to bring wealth. Though he doesn't believe in God, though he doesn't believe in Vedas, so what? If I can be happy in my life by doing anything, even if I don't believe it, doesn't matter. So this person approaches the Panditji so he can drop off some money where the Pandit can do some special puja for him to get wealth. And the Pandit says, yes, vāyavya yāgam. If you perform vāyavya yaga, you will get wealth, great wealth. So this person pays money, gets the puja done, yaga done, and to his surprise, yes, he became very successful in his business. As he became successful, next he wants to have a good family life. He found a nice spouse, got married, but didn't have children for many years. So he went back to the Pandit and asked if there is anything said in the Vedas where he can have a son. Why not? Putra kameshti yaga. If you perform that, you will get a son. So this person proceeds with the putra kameshti yaga, and within a year he gets a son. His faith has increased in the Vedas now. Now as his business is flourishing, then obviously when you are successful in life, parallelly we also develop enemies. So there are many enemies. So he wants to see if there's anything has been given as a solution in the Vedas to deal with enemies. He goes to the Pandit. Pandit says, Shena Yaga. If you perform this yaga, the enemies can be defeated. So he went with that. He's no more surprised now, because now his faith has increased in Vedas. All his enemies are gone. So life was going on nicely. But then he found that how much ever wealth he had, still he is not happy in his life. The happiness seemed to be having ups and downs. Sometimes problems caused by his mind, his body, sometimes problem caused by his own family members, his own son, whom he got through the Putra Kameshti Yagya. Sometimes problem caused by the natural calamities, unexpected things that happens. So he found that the happiness in this world seemed to be temporary. So he goes to the Pandit and asks, is there a prolonged happiness that I can find than this temporary happiness that I get here in this material world? Panditji says, of course. If you want to have more enjoyment, extended enjoyment, make your senses to the max to provide all the sense enjoyment. You can go to heaven. And to go to heaven, you need to perform Jyoti Stoma Yaga. And our friend, all for it. He performed the yaga. At the end of his life, he went to heaven. Little he know that even in heaven, though it is long period, but still he has to return back to this world, take birth again. Once his credits are drained over. So this person is thrown out of heaven after his credits. He takes birth again. So he goes back to the Pandit and was asking, well, I was thrown out of heaven. I thought I'll be living there permanently. And the Pandit says, no, that is not possible. In any planets that you go in this material creation, material world, then how do I get my eternal ananda, happiness? Well, you need to understand that your atma, focus on yourself. When you do this one, you will be happy. For doing that one, you need to pray to Krishna. And this person worships Krishna so that he can attain the stage of Kaivalya, meaning enjoying oneself. Then he finds out, as in the process, that there's something beyond this self-enjoyment program, or in a dormant state, being merged in Brahmajyoti. At that point, he develops an unflinching devotion, love towards Krishna. Now, he wants to attain Krishna. And that jnani, when he further matures in his knowledge, for him, vāsudevaḥ sarvamiti, everything becomes Krishna. The goal, the means, the food that he eats, the water that he drinks, and other things, required things for one's upliftment, sustenance, enjoyment, one's parents, one's friends, relatives, everything is Krishna. And such a person is being mentioned here as jñānavān. Therefore, the point that we would like to make here is, it is not Krishna's fault for making us or allowing us to take many births. it is our fault for not taking Krishna consciousness seriously and develop that bhakti, develop complete faith in the scriptures, in the Vedas, in the instructions of what Krishna has given in Bhagavad Gita. As much as we develop faith in Krishna's word, that much we develop taste for Krishna, and we can become more serious and become that jñānavān that Krishna is looking for. He wants us to be a hungry man, hungry for him, for Krishna, so he can give himself to us. Now this leads us to another question, that so I have to get this knowledge, and this knowledge simply comes by me taking many life. So all I have to do is keep on taking many lifetime so I can become jñānavān. I really don't need to do anything, simply go with the flow and take many life to become jñānavān. In simple terms, what determines a person to become jñānavān? Is it bahūnāṁ janmanām, many lifetime, or is there anything else that we need to do from our side? So that will be the discussion for our next section on this sloka. bahūnāṁ janmanām ante jñānavān māṁ prapadyate vāsudevaḥ sarvamiti sa mahātmā su-durlabhaḥ. Namaste. Hare Krishna.